closer look at the YouTube channel Prophet of Truth 88, which appears to be Frank James's. I've been sorting through all of these videos. There are dozens upon dozens of videos going back 3 years. Some are entitled Sensible Violence, I Am the Prophet of Doom, and Now I Become Death. Very, very startling choices. And this one in particular, entitled Born in an Insane Asylum, James seems to say that black people will one day be killed in large numbers like Jewish people during the Holocaust. Take a listen.
But that can never happen here because we have the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and God bless America, and we have freedom and justice and all this other horse.
Shalom, shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of the only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Abar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach them real well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. Now, I had to do this video on this topic of this guy at the Brooklyn shooting. His page is called A Prophet of Doom 88 or 888, but on the news channel here it says Prophet of Truth 88. You see, so we believe this guy's a psyop. This is all fake. You know, this is all, you know, pushed. You can look at his shirt. He got a skull on his shirt, which means death. You know, this guy's a total bug out, man. You know, they grabbed this guy out of the nut house and told him to start doing videos, expressing reading from the script. Okay. And what I want to touch on in this video is what this is going to lead to, man. Because ultimately, this is just a weak, you know, setup to try to get, you know, people ears going to hearing about the Prophet of Truth doing all this wickedness, so that they can immediately come for the prophets, man. Eventually come for the prophets. That's what it's about. They want to come for the true men of the Lord, Yahweh, the servants of Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI. Those of us that's on those street corners teaching his word, you know, they want to shut his word down, okay, and come for the true men of the Lord. This is all Bible prophecy. We need to understand this, okay?
These is gonna kill you.
And in one video, September 11th is actually called, quote, the most beautiful day in the history of this country. There's a lot to unpack here, and these videos are...
So there you go. That was from the brother Amwan Bar. I'm going to go to this video right here real quick. Bear with me 1 second.
Police have arrested Frank James.
This is from...
This is the guy accused of unleashing hell.
This is from the GMS, the brother GMS Watchman. It says, First John chapter 15, verse 20. Lord, if they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. So a persecution is coming, you know, demonization is coming. They about to lie on us and make all type of stories about us, and then, you know, they coming out with all these false flags, and you go into this story, you know, the story doesn't sound right. I was on Twitter, I was going to show it, but I'm not going to show it, man. I was on Twitter and they was showing the video of what happened or whatever, and the footage that they had, and they had, you know, people just looking weird, you know, taking selfies at the site. You know, supposed to be running for their lives, and they're taking selfies at the site. You had a woman that got caught pouring fake blood out of a bag all over the ground. Okay, so, you know, there you go, man. And we coming into a time where this devil's going to start moving with, you know, his crafty ways. You know, being the devil that he is. All right, I'm not, like I said in the last video, I'm a little stuffy. You know, my allergies are killing me right now, so bear with me while I'm trying to get through this, anyways. All right, let's let this video play.
Police have arrested Frank James. This is the guy accused of unleashing hell on a crowded subway yesterday morning, shooting 10 and injuring 23 in a flurry of gunfire and smoke bombs. The shooter called the police on himself as he calmly strolled around the city for 29 hours, even popping into a McDonald's. Just got a number 3. They took him into custody without a fight. Police have not yet released a motive, but here at Primetime, we've been doing some investigating and found some very disturbing videos on his social media pages where he's just spewing black nationalist ideology. Quote, white people and black people, as we call ourselves, should not have any contact with each other. In another video, he said, a factory reset on humanity is needed in order for you to have any thought of having a effing future. There are people, white people in this country, because I'm getting tired of you, and I'm black. He continued, quote, I am so happy, I have a sense of joy. I've seen a side to human beings, and they need to die. They need to suffer and drop effing dead. He went on to celebrate the confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown, but the fact that she was married to a white guy made him furious. Quote, yeah, our black sister, Supreme Court Justice, power to the people, is married to F you and your white ass too, you white racist mother effer.
Now, you see they going through all these, things that this man has said, putting the man on Front Street. And, this guy's a total bug out, man. He's lost. He's total confused, and what we believe is he's a plant. This is a psyop, man. This is, some garbage. How does man do all this, and not kill nobody? You got all these, 6s and 3s in the story. And also you got like what 6 and 3, like these they use witchcraft, man, in the media. So they use certain numbers and phrases to allude that it's a psyop, man. And nobody died, but somehow this guy got away. He was able to go in there with smoke bombs and guns and shoot a bunch of people and get away. Then he walking around and roaming and going to McDonald's and turned himself in. This is all madness, man. None of it makes sense. But this is just a ploy to come against the men of the Lord. This is what it's going to go. What it's going to go down to. Them trying to come for the men of the Lord. All right, this isn't going to slow down. This is only going to speed up. It's going to get much worse. All right, so let's get some scriptures. It says Luke chapter 21 verse 7, and they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be, and what will be the signs of these things that shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am anointed, and the time draweth near, go ye not therefore after them. So you got in these times, like even these false camps, a lot of these people coming in the name, even knowing the name of YAHAWASHI, saying that they're the men of the Lord, and really they're not, man. This man was claiming to be a prophet, and he's not a prophet. Okay, he's a total bug out, and we believe that he is a plant. He's a set. They set him up. Okay, they put that man in there. Some MK Ultra going on. Okay,
you're something less than human today. You shouldn't even. Was letting the world know his deepest, darkest thoughts. Now,
in these Edomites, they're going to take this a spin off of it. In this video, they're about to bring up every single incident where they, want to blame, black nationalists, as they call, as they say. And really that's, them demonizing and going to loop us with that. You see, so-called, black identity extremists or black Hebrew Israelites. Okay. So it's just the beginning, man. Be prepared for it. It says, and he said, take heed. Okay, I'm going to turn to verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So the Lord is telling them how the end is coming, how we're getting closer to the end times. We see in these prophecies, and these are prophecies that he's quoting that we're going to see in these end times. Okay, it says, we shall hear wars and commotions, which we just heard of the whole Russia and Ukraine thing. That was a commotion. The Lord said, be not terrified, for these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. So it's going to see what's going on with these other countries, with wars and, inflation and whatnot, and all these things going on. Don't be, terrified, because this is not the end yet. We still got much more to go through. It says, then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. So the earthquakes are going to continue, and famines are coming, man. They're talking about famines all over the place. Baby food shortages, produce shortages and all these things, man. Meat shortages, you name it. The bird flu is going on, so they're doing recalls on all the meat. They're doing this purposely, man. It says, and pestilences, diseases, they have over 30 biolabs in Ukraine. Biolabs where they was, experimenting with pathogens to make pestilences. Okay? And fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. You see chariots all over the world. You know, you got you know, all these blood moons and stuff. Verse 12, but before all these, here's the point, they shall lay their hands on you and persecute you, delivering you up to the synagogues and into prisons, being brought before kings and rulers for my name's sake. So, amen. They gonna, you know, before all these things really take place in the end of this place where they come, they gonna come for the men of the Lord, man. They said the Lord said they're gonna lay hands on us, and he said that, hey, the servant is not greater than his master. If you persecuted the Lord, they're gonna persecute us. Okay, you gotta know what you're part of. Counting the cost. Verse 13, and this shall turn to you for a testimony. Verse 14, settle it not therefore in your hearts or your minds not to meditate therefore what you shall say. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist. So, hey, the Lord's going to, you know, put the words in our mouth what to say in that day, man. And some of us might have to get brought up to you know, to these elites and to these judges and before these governors and shit. And you know, they're gonna ask for a testimony. You know, you might find yourself in court. You know, and the Lord said he gonna speak through you and tell you what to say. Okay, all through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, man. Call like YAHAWASHI. Hey, we are not alone in this, brothers. Now this man, you know, we believe this is, like I said, this is a psyop. But any other Jake, if Jake was to do this without YAHAWASHI, well, just do this period, because this is not the spirit of YAHAWASHI. We don't teach this, man, to go with guns and, you know, shoot up, you know, random, you know, trains and stuff, man. That's madness. That's wickedness, and that's not the God of the Bible. Okay. Scripture says, for the carnal weapon, the carnal weapon is an enmity with the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, so it speaks against these carnal weapons, these worldly weapons. Okay, our weapon is spiritual. It says, verse 16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death. Because you saw how they put that man's videos, his YouTube channel, all on the news, man. They're going to do that for us. They're going to have your videos. They're going to have your camp videos up there. They're going to find the craziest thing you ever said at camp, you know, the most wild, you know, outlandish thing to the ears of these people that you ever said at camp. And they're going to put it on TV, you know. Now, we want to be found blameless, you know. But at the end of the day, these devils going to be putting words in our mouth too, you know. But at the same time, make sure that, you know, you are circumspect. Make sure you know what you're a part of. Make sure you be aware of what you're saying and what you're doing, man. All right, because this is the time of, you know, straight demonization. And don't give this devil any ammunition. Okay. Verse 17, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. And there shall not an hair on your head perish. And your patience, which means suffering, possess ye your souls. So in this suffering we got to go through, which we already been going through suffering, but it's about to increase, man. Okay, it is about to increase. It's not going to slow down. It's going to increase, man. Okay, truth be told, and this is why we need the Lord to come. Okay, this is the book of Revelation, chapter 12. I'm going to start at verse 7. It says, and there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Talking about when the Lord comes back, there's going to be an actual, you know, war in the sky when the Lord comes to those chariots. They're going to send. It shows you that in the movie Independence Day with Will Smith, where pretty much all the world militaries came up against the chariot. You know, that's how it's going to be on the day when the Lord comes back. It says, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, Esau, Edom, and Satan, okay, because they are deceivers, you know, they are the adversary. It says, which deceiveth the whole world. They deceive the whole world to believe lies. You know, they come on here and pretend like they're so old righteous, you know, like they ain't never killed nobody, but they got America off of rape, robbery, and murder, man. But they're not trying to demonize, you know, us with some clown that they found in a damn damn, you know, a damn gutter or something. Okay, and put all the blame on him, and he just, you know, standing looking crazy, you know. It says, and that serpent which deceiveth the whole world, he was cast out of the earth, out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. So this devil, he deceived the whole world, man. And now he's getting cast out. The whole world is going to see it as man for who he really is, being the devil. Okay. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down. This is the accuser of our brethren, man. This guy's going to go on and start talking a whole bunch of shit. You know, pretty much, you know, saying why the FBI ain't killing these niggas pretty much. You know, so prepare for what's coming next, because it's about to come. Okay, they're about to roll, man. Which accuse them before our power day and night. So they constantly accuse us. You know, an example is they'll put all the drugs and the wickedness and the pollution in our neighborhoods, and they'll go pray before the Most High, saying, look what your people are doing. Look at you people are wicked. You know, they'll put a damn plan out there, do a false flag, and say, oh, look at them, look at, you know. Verse 11, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death. So, hey, whatever you're gonna do, Esau, do it. You know, we ain't living hate ways. You know, we don't care. You know, if we have to die for YAHAWASHI, you know, hey, and that'd be a blessing, man. To die for the true Lord, I'd rather die for the Lord than to live for Satan any day, man. Okay. Verse 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you having great wrath. These devils come down with great wrath, man. They getting ready, they getting prepared, they about to come with it. It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So they know their time is short, and because of this, they finna you know, come out with that, you know, with all hell, man. Verse 17, it says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. Speaking of Israel, the dragon means Esau, the woman is Israel, and went to make war, martial law. Okay, Rex 8, what is it, Rex 84, something like that. You know, it's a couple other names, but they went to make war, Jacob's trouble, with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of YAHAWASHI. So they really want to come for the men of the Lord that keep the commandments to the best of their ability, and then they have the testimony of YAHAWASHI, which is the spirit of prophecy, man. Okay, who the ones that are prophesying? Okay, these other guys that's not prophesying like that, they done sold out, man. All right. I don't want to make this too long. We'll probably go into it tomorrow at camp, you know, a little more. But like I said, I'm all scratchy in the throat and stuff. So, you know, pray for me to the spirit of YAHAWASHI. But, bear with me 1 second. Here we go. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. Yeah, and all that will live godly in HaMashiach shall suffer persecution. We're going to be persecuted, brothers. Know what you're a part of, man. We're going to be about to be persecuted. Okay? If you want to live godly in the Lord, you're going to be persecuted. But evil man and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. These wicked niggas that sold out, ISUPK and IUIC and you know, the camps like them, that, you know, and the people that follow them, hey, man, you're going to be destroyed. And continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, and being assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. So you got to be, you know, in the right mind, you know, because we come into a time where, you know, a lot of people going to, you know, lose faith. The Lord said when he comes, shall he find faith on earth? Let me, jump to verse 9, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs was also. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me in Antioch and Iconium, at Lystra, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me. So the Lord going to deliver us out of these persecutions, man. No matter what these devils come with, the Lord going to deliver us out of them, man. We are not ignorant of this devil, of Satan's devices, man. Hey, we see you, devil. You know, we see what you all about. You know, and they got a whole nother one. God came out running people over and stuff, and all types of madness, man. It's just fake news, man. You know, it's fake news, but at the same time, they're going to use it and flip it to try to, you know, discredit and, you know, destroy the men of the Lord. Okay, and in all this, hey, man, all these devils are doing is just forwarding their destruction and bringing faster our salvation. Okay, whether they realize it or not. Okay, I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to close out. I don't make this too long. This is Acts chapter 14, verse 22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them that continue in the faith, and that through much tribulation we shall through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High YAHAWASHI. So prepare is about to turn up, man. You know, get your minds right, get your spirits right. All hell is about to break loose out here, man. You know, and you know, have your mind focused on going the long run in this thing, not just, you know, being saved immediately. Prepare for the long run, because who knows, you know, how long this thing may go on for, you know. But with that being said, I just want to give my 2 cents on that. You know, this situation. I pray it was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that being said, I'm going to say Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Ball.